I'd like an explanation.
So would I. I am engaged to Hart Jessup. See? And I just walked in here and I found him with this woman.
I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. Are you and your client trying to pull something over on me?
No, must be some kind of misunderstanding.
Well, let's start with the obvious. Which one of you is Cassie Lane?
I am. I'm Cassie Lane.
You're the woman who's trying to regain custody of her daughter.
Yes, I am.
Miss Lane told me that she and Mr. Jessup were very close and they were going to be married as soon as little Tammy was old enough to be their flower girl.
At whose wedding?
You got me. I don't need a flower girl.
If you just give me a chance to explain, I can clear this whole thing up.
Save it, Mr. Jessup. I know when I've been lied to. I won't be sticking around for the excuses.
No, wait, you have to listen so we can tell you what happened.
No need. I have more than enough information to write in my report.
No, you have to listen.
Maybe you should think about freeing up your daughter for adoption, Miss Lane. Otherwise, she will probably spend the rest of her childhood in foster care.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Watch me.
This isn't fair to Cassie.
I've been plenty fair.
No, please let me explain to you what happened.
I've heard all the explanations I need.
No, you haven't. You haven't heard how much I love my little girl and how I can't lose her again.
Thank you, Tom. I'll remember this one.
Please, let me explain this to you, please.
Miss Lane, you have made a serious mistake.
No, wait, there is something we can do. There's people that you know, people that we can talk to, that I can tell how much I love my little girl and how I have to bring her home.
Yeah, they're people that you're going to have to talk to yourself. You just lost yourself a lawyer.
Oh, wait a minute. You're the one that said it would look better if I was engaged or, God, if I was married.
Miss Lane, you've got no one to blame but yourself.
But you don't understand. You have no idea how desperate I was, Mr. Ford. You have no idea how bad I wanted my little girl back.
What the hell is wrong with you, Dinah? Huh? How could you do that to Cassie?
How could you do this to me?
You purposely ruined any chance that woman had of getting her child
Purposely?
back. Yeah.
I have no idea what you and Cassie are doing, sneaking around together. I am still not 100% sure what is going on here.
I told you what Hart and I were doing. Why didn't you listen to me?
What, you were mumbling to me over
I
there?
didn't mumble to you, Dinah. I told you.
You know, Cassie, there's a lot going on here. Forgive me. I'm a little bit upset I walk in on the two of you. I have no idea what you were saying to me over there. All I know is that you lied to me
Cassie
again.
told you what this was about, Dinah. It was about her daughter.
I told you that I didn't hear any of that. All I heard was that you two were engaged.
I was pretending. I was pretending to be her fiancé for the social services people. It would help her. It would look like a more stable environment for her daughter.
What about this honeymoon suite, huh?
It was a mistake. The idiot at the desk gave us this room instead of 2 separate rooms, and there are no more rooms available.
He was just trying to help me.
I was just trying to help her get her kid back. That's all I was doing.
You know, I really wish you had given me a little bit more credit for understanding.
Oh, what are you got to be kidding me?
You know, if you hadn't lied to me, I could have played along with all of this. But, you know, instead I walk in and I find the two of you here. I mean, what do you expect from me? Do you want me to read your mind?
No. You're right. I should have never lied to you. I was wrong.
We're engaged, Hart, you know? I mean, it's a big part of being engaged, trust.
I trust you, Dinah. I just couldn't risk it.
So now I'm a risk.
Well, you haven't made any secret about how you feel about Cassie, especially since the last conversation that we had, Dinah.
I said all of those things in the heat of the moment. I'm really disappointed, Hart. You know, I thought you had more faith in me and in our relationship. I swear to you that if you had told me what was going on, I would have understood. You know, ultimately, I would have understood that you were just helping out a friend.
I have faith in you, but you'd have never bought this story, Dinah.
How do you know that?
Because I know how you feel about her.
Well, maybe I know myself a little bit better than you do. I can't believe this. I don't want to fight with you. I'm tired, and I'm just gonna go.
No, don't go.
No.
Don't go.
I will just see you back in Springfield, really.
Don't leave this way.
Why not? You don't believe me? I'm standing here telling you that I would have helped out with Cassie, and you don't think that I would have. So, you know, I mean, I don't really think there's anything more for us to say, do you?
You want to go? Okay. You go to the airport, I'm going to get you a cab, okay?
Fine.
That was a nice try, Lillian. You're coming to see Michelle?
Yeah, even if it didn't work.
I probably never should have told you what you said.
Of course you should have told me. I mean, if she's still blaming us and still angry at us for Maureen's death, I want to know those things. Of course you should have told me, Ed.
Tell me the truth. Rick tells me that she's been taking pot shots at you at the hospital. Is that true?
Tell you the truth, it surprised me. I mean, for a couple of years there, after Maureen died, she wouldn't even look at me. But all of a sudden we were having lunch and I thought we'd become friends again. And then, I don't know, I guess it was just wishful thinking.
Well, I hope not. I hope she's still not holding that anger within. You're responsible for Maureen's death more than me.
Well, of course she blames me more than you. I mean, you're her father. She adores you. She has to put the bulk of the blame on me for that relationship. And I don't blame her for doing it.
You are very understanding.
Oh, I'm not understanding. I just realized she's 18 years old. Remember when you were 18 years old?
Yes, I thought I owned the world.
Me too.
You're so awful about all of this. We're just beginning to talk. Spend some time together to make some kind of a connection.
And then I walk in the door and remind her that her mother died at way too early an age.
You stop blaming yourself.
Well, I'm the one who left the note that Maureen found.
It has nothing to do with the note. Does not cause the accident. It was us sleeping together.
Whatever. I still set Michelle's teeth on edge, so I think it would be a good idea if I didn't come over again.
No. We're still friends.
I know we're friends. And it's because we're friends that I want you to start building a relationship with your daughter without her seeing me coming in the door reminding her of her mother's death all the time.
Well, I'm on the other side of that door, and every time she looks at me, she thinks of her mother. Listen to us. It's like this whole thing happened 5 minutes ago.
But Ed, it feels like it did happen 5 minutes ago.
Do you know, I've been going through the events that led up to the accident of Maureen over and over and over in my head.
So am I.
And what I have to believe, what I've really got to get into my heart is that if she would have lived, she would have forgiven me.
She would have forgiven you, maybe. But not me. Not ever me.
I'm not so sure about that. Once she got over the anger and the hurt, she had a lot of forgiveness in her. And a lot of love. She proved to me how strong that could be.
I'm so glad you found a way to get through this.
So am I. Then again, you have, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got my work and everything. I don't have any complaints. I'm just so glad you and I were able to talk about this finally. And don't look so sad. Michelle's gonna forgive you. She really is, Ed.
You hardly said a word on the way over.
I didn't notice.
Look, you can't get upset every time your dad tries to talk to you.